Dissociation is a complex and multifaceted process that manifests in various forms and arises from a multitude of causes. It is crucial to recognize that dissociation is not merely a desire to escape reality. Rather, it serves as a protective mechanism activated in response to stress or traumatic events. When faced with overwhelming emotions, fear, anxiety, grief, that become so intense that an individual feels unable to cope, dissociation provides a temporary disconnection from painful experiences. Consider the common example of feeling as though one is observing oneself from a distance, as if watching a scene unfold without participating in it. This phenomenon often occurs during high-stress situations, such as a car accident or witnessing an act of violence. In these moments, a sense of unreality can envelop the individual, creating a disorienting experience where they lose touch with both their sense of self and the world around them. The mind, in its quest for self-preservation, may invoke this dissociative state to shield itself from the onslaught of trauma. Another manifestation of dissociation is amnesia, the inability to recall significant events or even entire stretches of time associated with traumatic experiences. This can occur following incidents of violence or disaster, where the individual may find themselves unable to remember what transpired. This memory loss serves as a defense mechanism, a way to protect oneself from the emotional pain of reliving those memories. Moreover, there exists a phenomenon known as dissociative identity disorder, where individuals may develop distinct personalities or aspects of themselves as a response to traumatic experiences, particularly during childhood. The causes of dissociation are varied, but trauma stands out as a principal factor. Individuals who have endured physical, emotional, or sexual abuse frequently experience dissociative symptoms. Additionally, those facing chronic stress, whether due to war, domestic violence, or poverty, may also find themselves dissociating. It is essential to understand that not everyone who experiences trauma will dissociate. Individual factors such as resilience, social support, and personal coping mechanisms play a significant role in determining this response. Who is susceptible to dissociation? Primarily, it is individuals with a history of traumatic events. Children are particularly vulnerable, as their psychological development is still in progress, making them more likely to utilize dissociation as a protective strategy. Furthermore, individuals with specific mental health disorders, such as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, or borderline personality disorder, may experience dissociation more frequently. However, it is important to note that dissociation can occur in anyone under certain circumstances, especially when confronted with intense stress or trauma. The situations that can trigger dissociation are diverse. They can range from single traumatic events to chronic stress stemming from prolonged adverse living conditions. Natural disasters, armed conflicts, and experiences of severe abuse can all precipitate dissociative episodes. Even everyday stressors, such as overwhelming pressure at work or challenging personal relationships, can evoke dissociative symptoms. The prognosis for individuals experiencing dissociation can vary widely. For many, dissociation is a transient reaction to stress that may resolve on its own over time, particularly as conditions improve. However, in some cases, dissociation can become chronic, necessitating professional intervention. Psychotherapy, especially approaches focused on trauma, can be effective in addressing dissociative symptoms. It is vital to remember that each case is unique, and treatment strategies should be tailored to accommodate the individual's specific circumstances and history. Understanding dissociation requires a nuanced perspective that recognizes its role as a protective response to trauma. By fostering awareness and compassion towards those who experience dissociation, we can begin to dismantle the stigma surrounding it and encourage individuals to seek the help they need in their journey toward healing.